just been listening to Coheed and Cambria and I have a coffee. Today is a good day. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. We've talked a bit about my teenage years. I thought today, let's talk a bit about adult me. Adult me leads a life that some people might find a little bit boring. When I was working, I'd wake up, go to work, come home, play video games, eat dinner, listen to music, go to bed. I find that quite enjoyable. I rarely drink. It's just, I'm not really that sociable. It's not that I want to be unsociable. It's just that I've lost contact with a few friends. You just think life goes on, people change, people meet new people, life gets busy. It was when I lost contact with those friends that I really dialed back on drinking. I never had a drinking problem. It's just I didn't know when to stop. I would drink, become drunk, drink even more, and I'm a horrific lightweight when it comes to alcohol, and not knowing when to stop when you're a lightweight is never good. I don't really need to tell you how my nights would end or how my mornings would begin, but I'm sure you can imagine. Now, if I do fancy a drink, it will just be one glass of whiskey or just one beer in the evening. I talked a bit about my music taste in my teenage years video. I'm still very much big into music. My music taste has changed, where I don't just listen to heavy metal and death metal all the time now. I listen to synthwave, loving synthwave at the moment. Listen to rap, hip hop, that sort of thing. And speaking of that, two of the best gigs I've ever been to were Run the Jewels at the Roundhouse and Gorillaz at Brighton Centre. I still play a lot of video games. Skyrim, spend hours playing that, hours, love that game. I find I can give all of my attention to video games, whereas if I'm watching a film or reading a book, I get bored quite easily and will want to do literally anything else. I'm a bad person to watch films with. So there's many films, new films that come out, films ages ago that everyone loves that I've just never seen. And it's not because I'm trying to be different or anything, it's just because I can't watch them. I just can't watch films. Adult me loves dogs. I just absolutely love dogs. I think they're brilliant, I think they're perfect. Teenage me was a cat person. I still love cats, don't get me wrong. I just absolutely love dogs. I joined, this is going to sound really sad, but I joined a dog group on Facebook. I was posting in that quite a lot. I became a moderator of that page, and that's when I found some really good friends. They all live in America, so I don't know if we'll ever get to meet. It'd be sad if we don't, but losing those friends that I mentioned earlier in the video and gaining these new friends has just been great. Like, love it. Sadly, I don't have any pets, but we're in a group chat, these friends that I made from the dog group, and they all have pets and they send pictures, and I absolutely love it. It's never a bad time for me to receive a dog picture, a cat picture, basically a picture of any animal. And speaking of animals, I'm going to college this year, fingers crossed, and the course I'll be studying is a technical diploma in animal care. Working with animals has been something that I've wanted to do for many years. Never really got round to applying for college until last year. I don't know why. I was a bit scared, I think, of being the oldest one there. I'm 29 this year, and of course college is full of people that have just left year 11. I don't know why that prospect used to scare me. I think I'm quite an anxious person in general, and I think being around that many people, I don't know. I really hope they don't call me Grandad. As for what I want to do when I finish the course, I've still not decided. The course, I think, is 2 years long, so that gives me a little bit of time to think. I've always wanted to go to university, so maybe do, I don't know, an open university degree or something in something to do with animals, zoology, that sort of thing. I don't know. That's a little way off yet, so we've got plenty of time to decide. I mentioned those 2 gigs I went to. I'm a frequent gig goer, if that's the right term. Majority of the gigs I've been to have all been heavy metal and death metal based. I don't mosh. I have to have several pints in me before that happens. The last time I was in a mosh pit was at an Ailstorm concert, and I woke up the next morning and I just ached all over. Like, when did I become so old? But of course, now I rarely drink. That's not going to be an issue. I used to go to the gym every day. I don't do that anymore. Just moved town and moved away from the town that my gym was in, and never joined a gym in my new town. Just lost interest in it. But my good friend that I meet up with quite often, obviously not during lockdown because that's a no-no, don't do that. And my American friends, I'm quite content at the moment. One thing that would make me even more content would be a job. Unfortunately, I'm not having much luck on that front. Just every job I seem to apply for, I don't hear back, or I get through to the application form and then they get in touch and say that the position's already been filled. So I think really until all this coronavirus situation is gone and lockdown is completely lifted, then that's when I'll think about searching for another job. Until then, I might look around and see what voluntary positions are available. Just because I don't want to be stuck inside anymore. It just gets so boring. There's only so many dragons you can kill on Skyrim. Only, so many times you can wake up at like 11:30 in the morning and think, I need some substance in my life. Adult me loves shoes. I've got so many pairs. I think the last time I counted, I had about 30 odd pairs. Just something about them I just like. When you turn up and you take them out of the box and you try them on and they fit and they feel perfect and they're comfy. It's just so great. Family and friends would be like, what are you doing buying more shoes? I don't know. I just love shoes. I didn't realise what the time was. No wonder I've got a headache. It's because I've not had dinner yet. Thank you for watching. Stay safe if you're heading back to work this week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.